Now next, we have some October Madness in baseball going on right now. So I have a lot to recap from this past week on the diamond. Let's go now. I did some underestimating and some overestimating. I overestimated how good the Yankees lineup was. Aaron Judge, of course, played amazing, and he was this postseason's leader in hits, so you can't put any of the blame on him. And the Yankees did have an exciting comeback win in Game 3 against the Blue Jays, but it was all for naught in the end. It's almost like how in basketball, whenever the playoffs come, you have to be able to play defense. The Yankees, though, turn out to be like a bunch of home run or nothing hitters, and that pitching got blown out by the Jays lineup, who weren't striking out at all, and who made contact with like every single pitch. You can't give up that many runs and expect to win, and of course their lineup wasn't matching the Jays lineup. So underestimated Blue Jays, overestimated Yankees, unfortunately. Then over the weekend, Tigers-Mariners game was a game for the ages, possibly even like the best game I've ever watched. I stayed up for the whole thing. 15 innings and clutch, gutsy pitches were plentiful in this game. Then Jorge Polanco finished off with like a big hit off of Tommy Kahnle in the 15th, but like what a game. So I thought the Blue Jays benefit from that game most, but 48 hours later I was proven wrong, as the Mariners, fresh off of that marathon game, and Kyle Raleigh, fresh off of catching that game, hit a home run. And I'm not a fan of this whole take your start out early. I think the Jays made that mistake by taking out Gossman too early. And then yesterday, the Jays got blown out, 10-3. Polanco homered, J-Rod homered, Naylor homered, and Logan Gilbert didn't even have to pitch that great, but the bullpen took them home, while the Jays rookie Savage struggled. Springer has been playing well in that series, but the rest of those bats haven't looked the same as they did like during the Yankees series, and the Jays find themselves in a 2-0 hole right now. And on the other side, in the NL, I was more right about the Dodgers, as still being the best, most complete, most well-rounded team in baseball, even against the team with the best record right now. So first they took care of the Phillies last week, and the Brewers and Jacob Misiorowski took care of the Cubs in 5 games. Game 1 though of the Dodgers-Brewers series, Blake Snell pitched an absolute gem. He looked unreal. He pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 hit, and had 10 strikeouts. As I see it, there's 2 sides of Blake Snell, dominant and hurt. So as long as he's not hurt, he's going to be like one of the best pitchers in baseball. There was also like an absolute bizarre double play that was made in that game, where a hit bounced off the top of the wall, and then Frelick threw it home, and then somehow like it ends up being a forced play at home. It was a very weird play. But anyways, until I see a team who can take down the Dodgers, I don't see it happening. I can't believe it. That lineup and now pitching rotation is loaded. They can win the high scoring and low scoring games in any series. This Brewers team like isn't going to go down quietly, I don't believe. There is a lot of life and like underdog element to this team. Of course they have Yelich and Chiriot as being some of the top hitters. I mean, you have Misiorowski coming out of the bullpen. That team is not just going to roll over. And tonight you have Yamamoto going up against Peralta, so it should be like a really tough game.